especially any first responders, military, veterans, teachers, nurses, thank you for your service very much. We appreciate it. All right, if I can have everybody's attention. I do have life preservers on board for everybody. We've never had to use them, but if you do find yourself in the river for some reason, try standing up. It's about 3 feet deep, almost everywhere we go. I'll walk in there, hop in there, we'll walk out together like that. All right, let's get started. This bridge we're about to go under is dedicated to Robert Husband. He's the architect, we call him the father of the Riverwalk. He designed this bridge and most of the other fixtures around the river. This was his dream. We're going to talk about him a few times tonight. Now this bridge, all right, now to the left, this beautiful building is the La Montagne Hotel, established in 1968. But this beautiful piece of architecture to your left here was actually built in 1853. It was originally the St. Mary's School for Boys. All right, this bridge we're about to go under is one of 5 in the city, one of 10 in the nation, built by the Berlin Bridge Company out of Berlin, Connecticut. You can see a couple more of those. Back then they didn't weld, so they just made it out of metal, bolts, and nuts. And on my left-hand side, way up there, you're going to see what appears to be a freestanding wall. Ready? Check it out. Way up in the sky to the left. That is the Nix Hospital building. It was built in 1930. One of the first hospitals in the nation to have air conditioning. Doors. The Alamo is directly on the other side of that building right in front of us. If you want to get to the Alamo from here, you go through the doors of the High Regis built by the Berlin Bridge Company out of Berlin, Connecticut. And then coming up to the right, this red building is the Casino Club building. The Casino Club building built in 1927. It was originally the San Antonio Casino Association, but today it's a restaurant on the bottom 2 floors and very expensive apartments to rent top out of town every day like today. Now these vendors are only here on the first weekend of each month and on holidays. So next week they won't be here. So take advantage of them if you're into that. Fairmont Hotel, San Antonio, Texas. The city treated it like a parade, came out each of those 6 days and watched the Fairmont. If you take a look to your right, way up in the sky, you're going to see the tower. That is a 750-foot tower, has an observation deck on top. To my right, way up in the sky there.
The needle. Right, say to your right.
50-foot tower has an observation deck on top. Also has a restaurant up there that rotates very slowly, so you can watch the city go by as you're dining. The Stargazer statue. That statue is about 16 feet tall, made out of a little over 80 pieces of Mexican volcanic rock. And then the way he did it so quick is the modular method. About 8 miles away, he had a construction site. And each one of those rooms was built one at a time, 8 miles away. They're one at a time. And again, they did break a world record, built that building in just over 7 months. You take a look to my right, our little ticket booth there, it took 18 months to build. Sometimes. But it's a cool show. Now, if the stage to the right looks familiar to you, you may have seen Miss Congeniality starring Sandra Bullock. They did the swimsuit competition scene for that movie right there to my right. Now that museum has Pancho Villa's last known saddle in there, also has a fully restored Wells Fargo carriage, as well as the scale model of the Battle of the Alamo, among many other things. Beams look really low, but don't worry, unless you're 7 feet tall or taller, you'll go right under there. Now I'm going to try to get to 1991. It is a heart-shaped island. And we call it Marriage Island because well over 300 couples a year get married to my right on that teeny little island right there. It is not uncommon at all for me to see a wedding during a tour. I've seen many, many weddings to my right on this little island right there. Marriage Island, everybody. All right, also against the wall to the right is a mural of the Oakville Crossing. Well, back in the 1800s, in this very way up in the sky on my left-hand side, you'll see a beautiful building with an American flag on it. If you notice, there's gargoyles going all the way around that building up top there. Those are about 9 feet long, believe it or not. I know they don't look that big, but they are. And yes, the architect is very superstitious. If you notice under the windows to the left, there's ugly concrete faces. Those ugly faces go all the way around the building. They're called grotesques. Now the grotesques down here, and the gargoyles up complement to ward off evil spirits and bad business.